you very much indeed. Hello, I'm Alexander Armstrong, and a very warm welcome to Pointless, the show where the aim of the game is to avoid the obvious and find the obscure answers. Let's meet today's players. And couple number one.
Hi, my name is Alfie, this is my friend Zan, and they're both from London.
Couple number two.
Hi, my name's Hugh, and this is my wife, Jane, and we're from Berkhamsted in Hertfordshire.
Couple number three.
I'm Charlie, this is my partner Nicola, and we're from Dunbar.
And finally, couple number four.
Hi, I'm Darren, this is my daughter Hallie, and we're from Filey in North Yorkshire.
And these are today's contestants. Thank you very much, all of you. A very, very warm welcome to each and every one of you. It's lovely to have you here. That just leaves one more person for me to introduce. A down-to-earth TV presenter who says he struggles a bit with luxuries, which is just as well. You should see the dressing rooms. It's my pointless friend, it's Gethin Jones.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Ah,
It's cold in there.
it's cold in there.
Yeah, I don't
Oh.
like a fuss. And although I've not been offered a cuppa all week.
Have you not?
No, it's a bit sad. I mean, a cup of tea would have been something.
I mean, unbelievable.
Is it the same for you, or
No, I've literally got embarrassment. I mean, look.
you got? Oh, you're sore
there
today.
we go. Yeah, I'm fine.
Is that nice? Is it? Nice and warm.
Do you know what I love about it is they put a little bit of navy rum in there, which I think is just fabulous. There we go. Yeah.
I'm on the beer. Cheers, everyone.
There we are. There we are.
Right, ready.
Thank you very much indeed. Right, well, Emily and Cal won the jackpot last time, so today's jackpot starts off back at £1,000. Yeah, I say they won it. They won 3 pointless answers, so they got a little bonus as well. Fantastic. Anyway, I digress. If everyone's ready, let's play Pointless. At the end of each round, as is customary, we will be eliminating the pair with the highest score. So if you don't wish to be that pair, keep your scores as low as you possibly can. That's it. That's the rule. Best of luck to everybody. Our first category today is Works by the Bard. Could you all decide in your pairs? Who's going to go first? Who's going to go second? And whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. OK, let's find out what the question is. Here it comes. We gave 100 people 100 seconds to name as many Shakespeare's plays that do not contain the letter W in their title as they could. Gethin.
We are simply looking for any Shakespeare play whose usual short title, as listed on the Shakespeare's Plays page of the RSC's website, does not contain the letter W for William.
Thank you very much indeed. Zan, welcome back to Pointless. This is your third show.
Yeah.
This is time for Zan to shine.
Hopefully, yes.
Let's hear a little bit more about you. What else do we not know?
Well, my previous job was a zipline instructor, so used to send lots of kids down a zipline and through courses at Go Ape.
Wow, where were you doing that?
Battersea Park.
Oh, that's fun. How long's the zip wire there?
It's about 30 seconds, I would say.
OK.
Quite long.
I like a zip line in seconds. It's good. So, good stuff, Zan. Well, let's see how long you can hold on here. We've had some quite early exits from you and Alfie. I think we have to see you through into round 2. Zan, what are you going to go for?
I'm going to go with King Lear.
King Lear, says Zan. No W's in that. Let's see how many of our 100 said King Lear. King Lear's right. Not bad at all. 18 for King Lear, Zan. Well done.
In 2024, the RSC hosted a production of this play by a Ukrainian theatre company. The company was formed in 2022 from all sorts of people, but no professional actors. The play was performed in Ukrainian without surtitles.
There we are. Thank you very much indeed, Gethin. Now, Hugh, welcome to Pointless.
Thank you.
It's great to have you here from Hertfordshire. Tell us all about yourself.
Well, I'm retired now, but when I was working, I was a food service management consultant. And one of the interesting jobs I had to do was to carry out a review of the catering on oil rigs in the Arabian Gulf. And to get from the oil rigs, we had to fly around in a helicopter. And it was a bit frightening, actually, because the helicopter pilots were all ex-Vietnam War pilots. And so when you put the cans on, it was all heavy rock music. And, and so luckily we got around OK.
You got around OK.
Yeah.
And then you'd arrive at the oil rig, and there would be the captain's table all laid up for you, and you'd sit down, tuck your napkin in and sample.
I'm afraid it wasn't like that.
No, I'm picturing, don't ruin it. No, and you'd somebody go, The apple sauce is a bit sour. and then you get back on the flight and to the next
Next one, yeah.
Yeah, maybe not quite like that. How long were you on the rigs?
I think it was 6 rigs, and it took us 2 weeks to go round the ring.
Okay, all right. Well, that sounds fun. Now, Hugh, what can you give me?
Coriolanus.
Coriolanus, says Hugh. Should we see how many of our 100 people said that? Coriolanus. Coriolanus, absolutely right. 18 is the only score we have at the moment. And that goes down to 4. Very well done indeed, Hugh. Way to make your mark on the show.
So good. In 2007, actor William Houston played the lead role. One reviewer said that he'd seen Laurence Olivier and Ian McKellen play the parts, but that Williams was the best of the 3.
Thank you very much indeed. Nicola, welcome back to Pointless. Good to have you here from Dunbar. Tell us a bit more about yourself, Nicola.
So Charlie and I have a racing greyhound that has retired. So she is living her life out very happily with us in our home in Dunbar and enjoying the beaches and the wonderful countryside around there. And
Wonderful.
you may know that greyhounds don't need a lot of exercise, so, you know, they're quite a lazy animal, so that suits us quite well, thank you.
They're given to laziness.
Extraordinarily, yes, they are.
But when they go, they go.
They go quickly,
Yeah.
short distance.
Very good. Now, Nicola, what are you going to go for?
So I have been looking at this topic a little bit, so I'm going to go with Henry VI, Part 3.
Henry VI, Part 3 says Nicola. Shall we see how many of our 100 said that? Henry VI, Part 3, absolutely right. Well, 18 is our high score, 4 is our low. You pass the high and you end up there. Very well done indeed, Nicola. That is a pointless answer. And it adds £250 to today's jackpot, taking the total up to £1,250. It scores you nothing and earns you our undying respect.
Yes, well done indeed. King Henry VI succeeded to the thrones of both England and France before the age of 1. Part 3 sees the death of King Henry.
Thank you very much indeed. Now then, Hallie, welcome back to Pointless. Great to have you with us a second time. Tell us a bit more about yourself, Hallie.
I like to scuba dive when I'm in warm water countries and when I've got the time. I've got my PADI Dive Master licence.
I mean, are you not tempted by the grey waters of the North Sea?
Maybe if I was wearing a wetsuit underneath the dry suit, with a coat on underneath as well.
Yeah. But it'd be quite exciting in the murky grey.
I mean, I've heard it's like really nice clear water, loads of stuff to see, but
Exactly.
I'm not strong enough.
You're strong enough willed.
No.
But I mean, it's only cold for the first that bit when you go in, and then it's fine, isn't it?
I've not heard that.
OK, you've not heard that. OK. What is the most exciting scuba dive you have done?
I've been scuba diving in the Galapagos Islands.
Yeah.
We went to a dive site called Kicker Rock and we dove down and a literal school of hammerhead sharks swam past us while we were underwater.
Quite scary, or was that OK?
Very cool. I'm
Very cool.
not
OK.
scared by that.
Not scared of hammerhead sharks. Who's scared of hammerhead sharks? I would be. Hallie, what are you going to go for?
I'm going to go for the Merchant of Venice.
Merchant of Venice, says Hallie. Don't see any W's there. How many of our 100 said that? Merchant of Venice is right. Down we go to 11. 11 for the Merchant of Venice.
The first recorded performance was at court in 1605 in front of King James and his courtiers. It was performed there again 2 days later.
They liked it so much.
Sounds that way.
Yeah.
Maybe it went on tour after that. I don't know what they were doing in 1605. Did they tour back then?
I should think they probably did
Yeah,
tour
probably
back
did.
then.
Yeah.
I mean, limited, but around London maybe. But there we go. Thank you very much indeed. We're halfway through the round. Let's have a quick look at those scores. I can tell you nothing, Nicola, the best score of the pass. Hats off to you. Nicola and Charlie looking pretty strong on it. 4 is where we find Hugh and Jane. 11 is where we find Hallie and Darren. And then up to 18, where we find Zan and Alfie. So you're a little bit ahead. Alfie, we're going to need your expertise here to get you back in the game. Good luck with that. We're going to come back down the line now. Will the second players please step up to the podium? There we are. Darren welcome back to Pointless. Tell us a bit more about yourself, Darren.
As I said, I'm a telecoms engineer, but I do play in a band where we do lots of charity gigs, and we have been together about 4 years, and we just really enjoy it. It's my retirement thing.
It's a four-piece band.
Four-piece band.
You're guitarist and
I'm
singer.
a rhythm guitarist.
Rhythm
and,
guitarist.
We've got an excellent guitarist, Mackenzie, who's just...
He is very good.
Yeah.
Mackenzie's very strong.
Tell by the name.
Very good indeed.
Yeah.
And you're the lead vocalist.
Yes, that's right. My wife allowed me to have a studio in my house, so we do the practice in my house, and it's all good fun.
Good stuff. Now, listen, Darren, you're on 11. If you could score 6 or less, even now, you'd be getting into round 2.
I'm going to say Titus Andronicus.
Titus Andronicus, says Darren. Here is your red line. Shall we see if we can get you close to that with Titus Andronicus? Very well done. You are through, down to 2. Brilliant, taking your total up to 13.
How about this? This has the highest death count of any Shakespeare play, including a fly in Act 3, Scene 2.
Very few people survive.
That's attention to detail,
Yes,
isn't it?
even the fly. Thank you very much indeed, Gethin. Charlie, welcome back to Pointless. Great to have you here again. Tell us a bit more about yourself and your life up in Dunbar.
No, it's lovely at the moment, and my lovely neighbours love me even more because I'm an avid baker, so I'm always baking cakes and desserts and
See,
stuff.
that's
so
the way.
it's
That's
great.
the way to be a popular neighbour. So, what's the best bake you do,
You know
Charlie?
what? I love a lemon drizzle or coconut and coffee and walnut cake as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh, fantastic! What's the most ambitious thing you've made?
I tried a Battenberg. Wasn't easy to
No, I think not.
get together, actually.
Was it good though?
It was edible.
I'll take that. Very good. Now, Charlie, you're on nothing. A brilliant score from Nicola in the first pass means 17 or less gets you into the next round.
It's not my strong point, this. I think I'm going to go for, is it Timmons, Athens?
Timmons, Athens. Shall we see what happens when we say Timmons, Athens? You get a red line, and it is here. Timmons or Timmons, Athens. I'm so sorry, Charlie. I'm so sorry. We can't accept that, sadly. I'm afraid that scores you 100 points. I'm sorry. It takes your total up to 100.
Charlie doesn't need us just purely by Nicola's reaction a lot of the time. She does it for us.
There we are. Thank you, Gethin. Sorry, Charlie. Right, now we come to you, Jane.
Hello.
Welcome to Pointless.
Thank you.
Tell us all about yourself, Jane.
Well, like you, I'm also retired. Before I retired, I didn't have quite as an exciting career as you did. I worked quite a long time in the NHS in human resources management, which I enjoyed, but I'm happy retired now.
Very good. And what do you love getting up to, Jane?
Oh, well, we have a dog.
Lovely.
Dogs always keep you very busy.
Don't
So Dixie keeps us busy walking. In addition to walking the dog, I read a lot. I belong to a book group. I will always have a book on the go.
Yes, good. Same. Jane, you're on 4, which means 95 or less gets you into the next round. What would you like to go for?
OK, I'll go for Love's Labour's Lost.
Love's Labour's Lost, says Jane. You get a red line. It's way up there. Let's see if we can get you below that red line with Love's Labour's Lost. There we are. Well done. Down it goes to 3. Very well done indeed, taking your total up to 7. Well done, Jane.
So good, Jane. Yeah, a comedy where 4 young men pledge to withdraw from the world for 3 years and have nothing to do with women. Enter a princess of France and her entourage of 3 ladies. ...
Thank you very much indeed, Gethin. Now, Alfie, welcome back to Pointless. Oh, the landscape has changed somewhat since we last spoke. We'll come to that in a moment. Tell us a bit more about yourself, Alfie.
Yes, as you said, my expertise is English. I was an English student, graduated from KCL. I really enjoy reading as well. I like Gothic fiction. And with my degree, I'd hope to get into the writing or journalism field.
Very good indeed. Good stuff. Now, you're on 18. We are looking for a target score of 81 or less. What are we going to go for?
So I'm going to go for King Henry VIII.
King Henry VIII, says Alfie. This is the one I had up my sleeve, Gethin. Had up my sleeve. You get a red line, and it's up here. Let's see where we end up with King Henry VIII. It is right. Gets you through. I was hoping that would be going all the way down, but listen, that's very, very good. 1, taking your total up to 19. Brilliant work, Alfie.
Excellent. So it's the one you had up your sleeve. Did you know, though, during the production of Henry VIII at the Globe Theatre in 1630, cannon used for special effects set the thatch roof alight and the theatre burned to the ground?
I mean, theatres were burning down everywhere. You had sort of all kinds of things going on in theatres that were just highly flammable.
It's different now, isn't it?
Different now.
A great round. Charlie, you're looking at me. You want things cleared up. It's Timon of Athens. You missed a whole word out, so that's why we couldn't accept that. Here's some of the low scores. 2 for King John, Timon of Athens, and Troilus and Cressida would have also got 2. 1 for Henry VI, Part 1, Henry VIII, and Measure for Measure. There were only 3 pointless answers. Cymbeline, Henry VI, Part 3, Nicholas said, and Pericles. Well done if you got some of those at home.
Thank you very much indeed, Gethin. That brings us to the end of our first round. It means we have to say goodbye to our first pair of the show, Charlie and Nicola. I'm afraid that's you. I'm so sorry. You were just an of away from a brilliant answer. Anyway, we'll see you next time when I'm sure Pointless will ensure you go a lot further. But thank you so much, Charlie and Nicola. But for the remaining 3 pairs, it is now time for round 2. Very well done, everybody. You absolutely aced that round, if I may say. Our lowest individual score of the remaining contestants, Alfie, lovely low score of 1. Very well done indeed to you. Hugh and Jane, our lowest combined scorers. So fantastic work there. But well done, everybody. And best of luck to you all. Our category for round 2 today is historical inventions. Can you all decide in your pairs? Who wants to go first? Who wants to go second? And whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. OK, and the question concerns outdated technology. Gethin.
Yeah, we're going to show you 12 clues to different types of outdated technology. We'll also give you the first letters of the words in the answers, as well as the number of letters in each word. Please give us what you think is the most obscure answer on the board. Now, some of these technologies may still be popular with purists or hipsters of the like, but all have died out or have been superseded in one way or another.
Thank you very much indeed, Gethin. So we are looking for these items of outdated technology on the board. We have a brand of portable cassette tape player manufactured and marketed by Sony from 1979, W7. Large, rigid and cylindrical airship built from 1900 to carry passengers, Z8. Teletext service launched in 1974 to provide the latest news headlines, sports scores, TV listings and more, C6. Old type of portable computer storage device that lives on in the design of the save icon, FD64. Machine for writing printed words on which characters are produced by striking through an inked ribbon onto paper, T10. And communication device on which the digits are arranged in a circular layout and a wheel is spun with one finger to dial a number, RT69. There we are. Zan, it's over to you.
Right. I think I'm going to go for the second from the top. That's a Zeppelin.
A Zeppelin, says Zan. Shall we see if that is right? Zeppelin. It very much is right. And Zeppelin takes us to 29. Very well done indeed, Zan. I think I would love to go in a Zeppelin. I would travel by Zeppelin all the time. Because you've got all that space and it travels slowly and graciously. It'd be just beautiful.
You haven't got time for that. You're a busy man.
But you could do so much on a Zeppelin. Wow. You could use that time. Because you can get up and do things. Don't you think, Darren? You could get lots of work done. You could work out. You could eat, Hugh. You could tuck the napkin in. Maybe see what the Zeppelin workers are feeding you. It'd be nice.
I don't want to eat Hugh, Xander. I really
don't
want
eat
to
Hugh?
eat Hugh, no.
OK, no, it's a very good point. I mean, it's a broad menu. I'm loving this. Sorry, it's a sidetrack, sorry. Hugh, what are you going to go for?
I'm going to go for the last one, and I think that's a rotary telephone.
A rotary telephone, says Hugh. Should we see how many of our 100 people said rotary telephone? Rotary telephone. Absolutely right. Well, 29 is the only score we have at the moment, and you pass it 14 for rotary telephone. Well done, Hugh.
Yeah. Letters were included next to the numbers because in the early days, initials of the telephone exchange needed to be dialed first. So WH for Whitehall and so on. That used to take time too, didn't it? The old...
Well, it did. Well, you could take your finger out. You only had to do the first bit, and then it would go back.
It's quite speedy, I remember.
It's quite speedy.
It's quite quick.
Yeah,
It's a bit of a technique to it.
I quite enjoyed the old rotary telephone. Nice weight to it.
Yeah.
And you could just sit there and rab it on. It was fun.
On your Zeppelin?
Yeah, on my Zeppelin. Oh, I was born in the wrong century. Now then, Hallie, this is your board. Fill your boots.
I know second from the bottom is typewriter, but I'm going to go with Walkman for number 1.
For at the top there, Walkman. Shall we see how many of our 100 people said Walkman? Walkman's right. 29 was our high score, 41 for Walkman.
Apparently, when it was launched in New York, there was a waiting list of 2 months.
Extraordinary.
Hallie, you did choose the best of the 2 that you knew. Just moving on to the third one there, the Teletext service.
That is CFAX.
Is, of course, CFAX 31. All type of portable computer
Floppy
storage
disk.
device. It is indeed a floppy disk. 27. The other one you knew, Hallie, was, of course, the typewriter, which would have scored 58.
Thank you very much indeed. Well, we are halfway through the round. Let's look at those scores. 14, Hugh, well done, the best score of the past. Then we travel from there to 29, where we find Zan and Alfie. From there up to 41, where we find Hallie and Darren. So, yes, Darren, you get the new board. Find a lovely low score, and all manner of things will be well. Let's come back down the line now. Will the second players please step up to the podium? OK, let's put 6 more clues to different types of outdated technology on the board, and here they are. We have the Apple MP3 player launched in 2001 with the ability to store up to 1,000 songs. 4. Low-cost duplicating device that works by forcing ink through a stencil onto paper. 10. Videotape format first released in 1975, which lost out to VHS in the battle to become the market leader. 7. Early form of timekeeping device, which indicates the time of day by position of a shadow. 7. Device that processes an image and then transmits it through the telephone network in the form of audio frequency tones. FM 37. And type of bicycle that was named after 2 British coins of the time. PF 58. There we are. Darren. On 41 at the moment, and our high scorers at the moment.
I can't believe this is all outdated, really.
I know, it's unbelievable.
You should see my studio.
Yeah.
I'm going to go for fax machine, second from bottom.
There we are, the device that processes an image, etc. Shall we see how many of our 100 said fax machine? There's no red line for you, as you're currently the high scorers. Well, it's right. Well done, Darren. Down he goes to 23, takes your total up to 64.
There was the IBM Simon, which was launched in 1994. It was a portable personal digital assistant with the ability to send a fax. Unfortunately, it only had a battery life of 1 hour, so it turned out to be a bit of a flop. Not very good, really.
No, that's a shame. But in every other department, including its name, which is wonderful, not to be confused with that brilliant Simon game with 4 colours on. Do you remember that?
What was that?
And they would play 1 note, you had to hit that note, they'd play 2 notes, and the things would light up. You'd play the 2 notes, do you remember that?
Oh, yes.
You had to remember the order of the notes. The
Vaguely
tune got
remember.
longer and longer and longer.
Let me just Google that. You carry on.
OK, thank you very much indeed. Now then, Jane, you are on at 14. 49 or less gets you into the next round.
OK, I'm going to go for the third one down. I believe that's Betamax.
You're going to say Betamax for the video format, first released, etc. Shall we see how many of our 100 said Betamax? Here's your red line. Betamax is right, and it gets you into the head-to-head. Very well done indeed. With that, Jane, 25 it scores, takes your total up to 39.
When Sony first introduced the Betamax video cassette in America, it came with a TV set and a wooden cabinet, but it was expensive in today's money.
But that, in 1975, would have been so exciting.
So cool.
I mean, the idea, I remember it still blowing my mind that you could record telly.
Yeah.
I still find it kind of weird. I mean, I don't know what these people are doing with their cameras, but... I don't know. Anyway, there we go. Now, Alfie. Alfie, you were on 29. 34 or less gets you into the head-to-head. Do you feel like talking us through that board?
I'll try. So the top one's iPod. The one below that, I'm not really sure, maybe multiplier. I don't know what the timekeeping device is. And then the bicycle would be penny farthing. So I'm just going to go for the bottom one and say penny farthing.
Penny farthing says, Alfie, here is your red line. Can we get you below this red line with penny farthing? Penny farthing is right. 54 for penny farthing takes your total up to 83.
A quick stat on the penny farthing. Penny farthings became popular in the 1870s. They were fast, and although falls were painful, riding over rough surfaces and cobbles were more comfortable than any other types of bicycles. But more importantly, if, Alfie, you'd have gone for iPod, you would have scored 34. Exactly what you needed to get through to the next round. Then we had a mimeograph, which would have been the only pointless answer. That would have been a great answer. And the one that's missing there is sundial, which would have got 44.
Thank you very much indeed, Gethin. That brings us to the end of our second round. And it pains me to say, Alfie and Zan, this is where we have to say goodbye to you. I'm sorry we're not sending you home with a trophy, but it's been great. Thank you so much for coming to play. Anyway, Alfie and Zan, well done. But for our two remaining pairs, now time for the head-to-head. Congratulations, Hugh and Jane, Hallie and Darren. You are now one step closer to the final and a chance to play for our jackpot, which currently stands at £1,250. But now we have a little chance, before we play the head-to-head, to put some more money into that jackpot by seeing if we can find a couple of pointless answers. So just for fun, here goes. We gave 100 people 100 seconds to name as many NME award winners as they could. Gethin.
Yeah, you can have 6 options. 2 are scoring, 2 are pointless, and 2 are not NME award winners at all. £250 in the jackpot for each pointless answer.
Perfect. So, can you find the pointless NME award winners from these 6 potentials? I give you the Maccabees, Aphex Twin, Kutch, BDI, Ash, Cilla Black. Now, there we are. Does anybody know anything about anything to do with this?
I've heard of Cilla Black.
Hugh and Jane, I'm going to come straight to you. Who would you like to nominate
Should we go with Cilla?
as NME award winners?
I think we'll go for Cilla Black.
All right, yeah.
OK, shall we see if Cilla Black is a pointless NME award winner?
No. She is. There you go.
She is an NME award winner.
Yeah, but it's such a long time ago.
Oh. One person said Cilla Black. Hallie and Darren, what are you going to nominate?
I know the Maccabees are a band.
Yeah, the Maccabees are a band. BDI, Ash are a band. I'm tempted to go for Kutch because it's a Welsh word for cuddle. But I think we could go for BDI, which is Liam Gallagher's band. BDI. BDI.
OK, should we see if BDI are pointless NME award winners? There we are.
Yeah. No BDI. Liam Gallagher has won multiple enemies over the years, but his band BDI have never won one, so that's a slight red herring. You also picked out the other one as well, being a Welshman, picked out Kutch, which is a hug, or Embrace, of course. Embrace won Best New Band in 1998, so that was the other red herring there. The top 2 are your pointless answers. The Maccabees won Best Album and Best British Band. Aphex Twin won Single of the Year in 2000. And Ash won Best Single for Burn, Baby, Burn. Ash scored 1.
Thank you very much indeed, Gethin. And bad luck, we didn't find any pointless answers, but we've learnt a bit, which is exciting. Let's play the head-to-head. Now, the first pair to win 2 questions will be playing for that jackpot, and you are now allowed to confer before you give your answers. Best of luck to both pairs. Here is our first question, and it is all about people born in Trinidad and Tobago. Gethin.
You're going to see 5 pictures of famous people who were all born in Trinidad and Tobago, together with their initials. Please tell us their names.
Thank you very much indeed. Let's reveal our 5 Trinidad and Tobago-born celebs. And we have A. F.B. B. N.M. C. W.D. D, T, M, and E, B, L. There we are. Now, Hugh and Jane, you get to go first.
Brian Lara.
Go for him.
Right. We're going to go for E, which we think is Brian Lara.
Brian, Lara, say Hugh and Jane. Now, Hallie and Darren, can you talk us through the rest of that board?
I only know Nicki Minaj.
Fluella Benjamin, Trevor McDonald, I don't know C. Fluella Benjamin? Yeah, A.
You're going to go for Fluella Benjamin for A. In the order they were given, Hugh and Jane went for Brian Lara. Should we see how many of our 100 people said Brian Lara? Brian Lara is right. It's a good answer. Down it goes to 2. Very well done indeed, Hugh and Jane. Hallie and Darren, meanwhile, have gone for Fluella Benjamin for A. Should we see how many of our 100 people said Fluella Benjamin? Fluella Benjamin is right. 26 for Fluella Benjamin. Very well done indeed, Hugh and Jane. After one question, you are up 1-0.
Yeah. Hugh, well done for picking out the best answer on the board there. And you did the best you could. You picked the best out of the ones you knew with Fluella Benjamin. Nicki Minaj would have got you 50. Winston Duke is the actor from The Black Panther and Jordan Peele's Us, which would have scored 4. And Sir Trevor McDonald with 51.
Thank you very much indeed, Gethin. OK, here is your second question. Hallie and Darren, you've got to win this one to stay in the game. Good luck. Our second question is all about seasons. Gethin.
We're going to give you 5 clues to things related to the word season in some way. We have added the initial letters of the answers as additional clues.
Thank you very much indeed. So let's reveal our 5 seasonal clues, and here they are. Singer-songwriter who had a UK #1 single in 2024 with Stick Season, NK. Season of the year commonly known as fall in the United States, A. Musical set in Manhattan at the end of the 1980s that features the song Seasons of Love, R. Quattro Stagioni, or 4 seasons, is a well-known variety of this Italian dish of flat circular dough with toppings, P. And character in P.G. Woodhouse's novel The Mating Season, who is rescued by his valet Jeeves, B.W. There we are. Hallie and Darren will go first.
I know the last one. Yeah, do the last one. We'll go for the last one and we'll say Bertie Wooster.
Bertie Wooster, say Hallie and Darren. Now then, Hugh and Jane, can you talk us through that board?
No is the answer. The season of the year commonly known as fall in the United States is autumn. We don't know the musical, and the Quattro Stagioni is pizza.
I'd go for pizza.
Yeah, we'll go for pizza.
You're going to go for pizza. OK, so we have Bertie Wooster and we have pizza. Hallie and Darren said Bertie Wooster. Let's see how many of our 100 said that for the P.G. Woodhouse character. Bertie Wooster is right. That goes down to 20. Meanwhile, Hugh and Jane have gone for pizza. Let's see how many of our 100 people said pizza.
Lots.
Pizza, absolutely on the money. But it's a high score. Very well done, Hallie and Darren. After 2 questions, it's 1-1.
Did you know that the singer-songwriter who had a UK #1 single in 2024 with Stick Season, one of our 100 said Nick Knowles? I can confirm that is not the case. It was Noah Khan, which would have scored 14. You were absolutely right, Hugh. Fall would have been autumn. That would have scored 82. And Alexander, 1980s, musical, set in Manhattan, Seasons of Love.
1980s. I'm drawing such... Oh, I know, Rent.
Very
Rent.
good, yeah. It's been really, really popular, hasn't it? And 6, that would have scored.
Thank you very much indeed. Right, here comes your decider. Whoever wins this third question goes through to the final place for that jackpot. Best of luck to everybody. Our third question is all about the NATO phonetic alphabet. Gethin.
We're going to show you 5 words that are used to represent letters in the NATO phonetic alphabet, but we've taken away their first and last letters. Please give us the word that you think the fewest of our 100 people knew.
Thank you very much indeed. So let's reveal our 5 clues to the NATO phonetic alphabet. Here we go. We have OL, RAV, IERR, IL, ANG. There we are. Now, Hugh and Jane will go first.
What's the second?
Bravo.
I'd go for the third, wouldn't you?
Yes, OK, let's go for it. We'll go for the middle one, Sierra S.
Sierra, say Hugh and Jane. Now, Hallie and Darren, can you talk us through that board?
Golf, Bravo, Tango at the bottom one, and Kilo. We'll go for golf.
You're going to go for golf. So we have Sierra and we have golf. Hugh and Jane went for Sierra. Let's see how many of our 100 said Sierra. Sierra's right. And that goes down to 41. Meanwhile, Hallie and Darren have gone for golf. Should we see how many of our 100 said golf? Golf is right. And it wins it for you. Look at that. Very well done. Down goes golf to 10. This is brilliant. And it means Hallie and Darren, after 3 questions, are through to the final 2-1.
Golf, yeah, well played, Darren. Bravo would have got 37. Kilo would have given you 11. And Tango scored 26.
Thank you very much, Gethin. That brings us to the end of our head-to-head round. It means we have to say goodbye to Hugh and Jane. I mean, not bad going for a first show.
No.
Pretty good. Well, we'll see you next time. We'll expect great things, Hugh and Jane. Thank you so much for playing. For Hallie and Darren, though, it's now time for the Pointless Final. Congratulations, Hallie and Darren. You fought off all the competition and you have won our coveted Pointless trophy. You now have the chance to win our Pointless jackpot. And at the end of today's show, the jackpot is standing at £1,250. So, as ever, the question is, what would you like to see come up?
My head's so full of rubbish. Anything. Anything. Let's go
See,
for
that's
it.
perfect. Is that kind of detritus that's going to win you the jackpot?
I honestly want anything he knows. I can just chill here.
OK, well, there'll be 4 choices appearing on the board. Let's hope one of these appeals to you. Today's selection looks like this. Ancient and legendary history on film, Andy Murray, the post office, Australian pop.
I know a few Australian bands.
I'm thinking top or bottom. Don't know anything about the post office.
Australian pop.
You want to do Australian pop?
Australian pop.
OK, Australian pop it is. Gethin.
OK. To date, Kylie Minogue has had 7 UK #1 singles. We'd like you to name any song by Kylie Minogue that reached the top 40 of the UK singles chart, but never made it to #1. And this is according to officialcharts.com as of July 2024. Or we're looking for any word of 4 or more letters in the lyrics of Men at Work's 1983 UK #1 single, Down Under. We'll accept contractions, but we won't accept the words down or under. Best of luck to you and to everyone playing at home as well.
Thank you very much indeed, Gethin. Now, as always, you've got up to 1 minute to come up with 3 answers. All you need to win that jackpot is for just one of those answers to be pointless. If you can find 3 pointless answers, we'll throw in a £500 bonus. Are you ready?
Yes.
OK, let's put 60 seconds up on the clock. There they are. Your time starts now.
Chunder.
I know the lyrics for Down Under.
Speak.
Fried, Combi, Bombay, Lady, Nervous, Breakfast. It's quite a few.
You've got too many now. Right. I think nervous.
Nervous,
Good.
Breakfast.
Fried.
Nervous fried breakfast.
Nervous fried breakfast would be good.
A nervous fried breakfast.
Are you happy then?
Yeah, I think so.
What about that? We'll stop the clock. And your 3 answers are?
Nervous fried breakfast.
Nervous fried breakfast. Of those 3, which is your best shot at a pointless answer?
Fried.
Fried.
Fried. We'll put that last. Least likely to be pointless?
Breakfast.
Breakfast.
Breakfast, and then nervous goes in the middle. And just to confirm, these are all
Down Under lyrics.
Down Under lyrics. Thank you. OK, well, let's put those answers up on the board in that order, and here they are. We have breakfast, nervous, and fried. Well, I think they look fantastic answers. We'll find out soon enough how fantastic they are. If one of them turns out to be pointless, you'll be leaving here with £1,250. What would you like to do with that?
I don't know. Dad wants new video games. He likes gaming. I might get him a game for taking me on pointless. I want a bike, actually, so I can go for cycles.
OK, a bike and a game. Darren, anything else you want to add to that?
Well, we recently come back from holiday and Hallie and her boyfriend Harry ended up in hospital with a stomach bug. So I'd give it to Hallie so her and Harry can have a good holiday together.
Oh, that's nice. Very good. OK, right. Well, let's see what happens with these answers. Breakfast is your first. In all three cases, we are looking for words of 4 letters or more in the lyrics to Down Under. How many of our 100 said breakfast might it be pointless? Well, it's right. £1,250 is yours if this goes all the way down to 0. Down we go with breakfast. Is it going to be pointless? Still going down, still going... Yes, it is! Very well done indeed, Ali and Darren. Huge congratulations. Breakfast is a pointless answer, which means you are taking home today's jackpot of £1,250. At least today's jackpot of £1,250, because I did say if you've got 3 pointless answers, we would throw in a £500 bonus. So let's put nervous to the test. Might nervous also be pointless? Well, nervous is right. Breakfast took us all the way down to 0. Nervous, if it takes us to 0, puts us well on the way to adding that bonus. Down we go through the single figure, still going down, still going... Oh, to 1. Oh, bad luck. Well, listen, huge congratulations. Who cares about nervous? Breakfast won you the jackpot today of £1,250. Brilliant. Gethin.
Wow. Yeah, well played. Your third answer, fried, it's a pointless answer. You were so close. If you'd gone with Bombay fried breakfast, that would have been triple pointless. Let's have a look at some of the pointless answers. Kylie Minogue, which you got rid of straight away. Give Me Just a Little More Time would have been number 2 in 1992. In Your Eyes got to number 3. On a Night Like This got to number 2. And Padam Padam, number 8 in 2023. A few more big hits that were pointless answers. Great songs on here too. Never Too Late, Put Yourself in My Place, Step Back in Time, What Do I Have to Do, Where the Wild Roses Grow. That was a duet with Nick Cave, and Word Is Out. They were all pointless. And then moving on to words in Down Under, some more pointless answers. Beer, breakfast, which we've said, hippie, and travelling, which was the first word of the whole song. The other pointless answers were because, Bombay, bread, buying, can't, cause, does, flow, foot, for, fried, full, gave, glow, head, here, just, lying, made, much, plenty. I'm spinning out myself now. Said, slack, tempt, trail, trying, where, and with. Well done, and well done if you got those at home as well.
Thank you very much, Gethin, and thanks once again to our winning players, Hallie and Darren, who take away today's jackpot of £1,250. Brilliant. Join us next time when we'll be putting more obscure knowledge to the test on Pointless. Meanwhile, it's goodbye from Gethin.
Goodbye.
And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.